This is part 4 of the railway, and this is our final descent to the station. After pointing the tracks, the locomotive is ready to go back home. arriving at our destination. We arrived back home and we're going to see a demonstration of what the railway works.
We got the early view. This is a portable steam engine made in 1912 in England by Davy Paxman of Colchester. You can see how it's working now. It would drive a shearing shed on the farm that it was on. Not used after the First World War, so it only did a very short period of working life. Electricity took over and it was put to one side. That's why it's in very good original condition. Typically this could run a sawmill, a shearing shed, an irrigation pump. That would be brought from England by ship, carted by train to the town, and then taken by 6 horses to the farm, be put in a paddock and a building put over the top for whatever it wanted to do. To move it, they would lay the chimney in the yoke at the back, sit on the chimney and drive the horses with their feet on the smoke box at the other end. That's the portable engine made in 1912. I'll just shut that one down for a minute. In 1870, this little packer was invented in England by a company that made beer brewing equipment, and when they completed, sounds a bit like a cappuccino machine at the moment, when they completed the design, they exhibited in Vienna in Austria, and the little packer won a gold medal. It's a new design for its innovation and its compactness. So in 1870, a little engine like this could be set up in a very short time in a brewery to grind wheat and malt in the beer making process. So a gold medal award winner from that period in Vienna in Austria. Came from the Goldman Brewery in New South Wales, the first inland brewery in Australia in the early days. Back of the display is a model of an actual ship. The ship was called the Aurora. The ship used to sail between Sydney, Coffs Harbour and Byron Bay, and sometimes up to Brisbane. People would travel on the Aurora, named after a northern river in New South Wales. By preference, instead of going the slow way overland, it took weeks to get there. They could go in 3 or 4 days, they'd be in their destination. The ship was famous for the fact that it fitted in 1906 with a newly invented Marconi radio and also electric lighting. So of the time, a lot of people in Sydney lived in gas-lit homes. So to see a light bulb in your cabin was pretty exciting. To bring the generator up to speed, the steam engine's warming up, the generator there, the light bulbs will begin to glow when we start to make electricity. So it has to get excited electrically before it can make electricity. Coming up to speed now. There it goes. We're now starting to make electricity. We can light up the engine room and the promenade deck of the ship. So when they were at sea, the whole ship was lit by incandescent light bulbs. It was apparently very exciting to the passengers. we would ride home from Coffs Harbour to have a light bulb in our cabin. Your buggy at the time will have a candle. Your bicycle. My grandmother's outdoor lighting device, her wee Willy Winky, always had a packet of matches. The candle would blow out when she dropped her hand to open the latch of the thunderbox, and a kerosene lamp from the period. This is an arc generator here, the experiment in high voltage electricity of the time. It was important to see what the arc would form and how big it would be depending on the high voltage. This is 15,000 volts. It's making its way up. Hot air is rising. It's burning in ultraviolet. At the same time, the arc is forming. It gets to the top and it'll jump 52 millimetres. So double that, double the voltage. Triple that, triple the voltage. So it's no brainer. But so we're making ozone at the same time. Hot air is rising and the ultraviolet's making ozone, 3 oxygens.